the major issue in pig farming or livestock in general is about feeding and feed formulation. So I've just taken it upon myself to ensure that I'm also able to do my best to help you to get your animals to grow very fast for you, and also see that your activities you do on the farm is paying off. But it's very painful to raise animals, especially pigs. Keep them every day. You'll be working on the farm from morning to evening. You keep working, and the pigs are not growing, or the animals are not showing any positive sign of growth. The same size you left them 3 months ago, you come and meet them that they are still at the same stage. It's very painful and it hurts a lot myself. And I used to just share my feed formulation, my feed formula with you from time to time. But what I've come to also say is that it seems as though I'm imposing what I have on my farm to you, which I don't want it to be. I say this because I always come with the ingredients I use, and that is what is available to me. That is why I use those ingredients and I share those ones with you. And I know as you're watching me now, it is not everybody who will have the same ingredients or raw materials in their hand. Okay, so in order for me not to impose my formula on you, I've now taken it upon myself that I'm working on this initiative where, as you're watching me like this, all you need to do is list all the ingredients we think are available to you in your region. Take your time, list the ingredients one after the other, if there are 8 or 10, and then you comment it below, or you come into my DM. I have links in the description. You just come there, and I will try my best to use those ingredients you have at your hand to work a formula for you. This is a personal initiative I'm doing. I just want to ensure that we don't stress too much, because I know in farming, livestock farming, there's a lot of stress, and this should also be a stress to you. So all you have to do is just to list the ingredients you think you can easily get them at any time in your area. So just list them all in the comment section or come to my DM. I'm going to make a video using your ingredients you have given to me. I'll make a video, post it on this channel, then you come and learn it. If there's somebody also close to you who has the same ingredients available, the person can also do it. At least I know it is not always going to be the highest of it or quality that you have, the ingredients. But at least I'm sure, and we balance it, and we know, and you balance it and formulate it well, it's going to help you at least see some improvement in your livestock lives and their performance. So what you have to also do to help me, as I've taken this upon myself, is for you to also be committed a bit by commenting your ingredients in the comment section, or just coming to my DM, either through my Facebook or just email. Just come there, or my WhatsApp line. You can just come there and then list all the ingredients you have available. I'll go through them and I'll make a video, tailored one, like specifically for you. And I'm not just going to leave you after working the formula for you. I'll make sure before you start feeding these pigs with this formula I have given to you, I want to ensure that you start weighing your animals before you start feeding with the tailored formula I have given to you, so that we can see the improvement. But I'm very hopeful and positive that no matter what, the formula I give it to you is going to help you do better than you are currently doing on your farm. So for me not to be imposing on you that get this percentage of this ingredient, get this percentage of this. Maybe you don't have it. You are only watching or listening to me, but you don't have it in your area, and you wish what you have. I'm able to talk about it using your available ingredients. So that is what I'm making this video. It's very painful to be raising your animals and they're not growing, and you have to be buying all sort of things. And these days, to going to buy the pre-formulated feed from the factories, it's not easy. Very expensive that not all of us can afford it. And even if you afford it, at the end of the day, you might be making less than 5% profit at the end of the production cycle. You're always good if you're able to make not less than 20% profit margin from your business. You're good to go. So I also help you with that in that direction to help you the feed formulation you do. That's why currently, if you have also seen on the channel, I'm talking about feed this time around, because if you know how to formulate your feed, that's where you're able to cut the major part of the cost you will ever incur on your farm. So just submit the available ingredients you have, comment it, or come to my DM or WhatsApp them to me and ask me to formulate for you. I can, with the same ingredient, there's a way I'll be able to work it out for you. Either you're going to feed it to your starter or winners, the growers, the finishers, the pregnant ones, and then even the boys you have on the farm. There's a way I can work it out, and I promise you that you're going to see positive results when you submit this to me. But in case you also want to get a PDF of what I've already talked about, I've also included a link in the description. You can just go there, download. That is what I use. You can just go there, download my formula, and if you have those ingredients available, you can start feeding those ones to your animals. It's a complete package from creep to finishing and everything to boil and lactating as well as the gestation cells. They all have their feed composition inside there. And I've also included how much you're supposed to feed each of them and why we need certain ingredients. So that is all that I've added in the link I've included in the description. You just go there, get that document PDF, and then you start going through it. If those ingredients are available to you, I am in Ghana here, so if you're in Ghana, I'm sure definitely you're going to also get them. So you can go by it and it will help you to reduce your cost. So just feel free, list your ingredients you have on your farm or your area. Comment them to me that, for instance, these are what I have on my farm or in the area my farm is located. Kindly formulate or kindly prepare me a specific and tailored feed formula using these ingredients so that I will be able to formulate the feed for my pigs. While I'm talking about this also, I also encourage you to get a weighing scale because most of these things you have to be weighing them before they start working for you. Get a weighing scale. You don't have to get the most expensive scale on your farm. You can get as something like the crane scale. Okay, you don't have to go and buy any expensive thing. This is a crane scale. You can just hang it and then with a bowl you know how much weight you need. So just press it. If maybe the bowl weighs 20, or if the bowl is full of a particular ingredient, it is 20 kilograms or 10 kilograms, and maybe you need 60 of it. You just measure, if it's 10, you measure 6 of it. So you don't need to go and buy the most expensive one. This, I think, is somewhere to help you to formulate the feed effortlessly. For the buyers that come to your farm, they don't care how long your animal has stayed on your farm and the effort you have been putting in, going to do the cleaning every morning, feeding them, vaccinating. They don't care about it. All they care is to get the weight because they're also going to sell based on the weight. So it is up to you, the farmer, to help your animals to grow very fast to meet the market at the right time and with the right weight. That is why I want to take this upon myself. I know as I'm part of supporting you also in your business. Since you have always been coming here motivated, like, and I see you, I get motivated to always show up for you. So it's also a way for me to say thank you by also listening to what you have in your area and also formulating it to suit you. You get it? So let's get this one very easy to be done. Feeding is very expensive. If you go to buy it all the time, you end up spending to your profit and you might even add your personal money into it instead of the business or the company's money. So just make sure you're able to get the feeding right. Mind you, feeding is the major cost. About 65 to 70% of the cost is all about feed. So you need to also be able to maximize your returns after you have invested in this feed. That is what you get when you list your ingredients and send them to me or comment them below. I'll take note of them and start formulating a particular feed for you. And like I said, if you want to know what I use to formulate or how I formulate mine, the link is in the description. You just go there, download such a PDF and go through it. It's not everybody that will have that kind of ingredient available. You have to also be able to use what is available in your end to get close to the same results, if not exactly the same results I get here.